Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Teague with Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh. Today I have a really fun review for you. The 2019 Camry XSE 4-cylinder. This thing is loaded up. It's got a panoramic glass roof, driver assist package, and built-in navigation package. That's new for 19. Let's take a look. Just like most reviews, I'm going to start with the front of the car. This is symbolic of the XSE, the gloss black, wire mesh, sporty grille. If it was the SE version, it would be more of a flat black finish. And then you'll see for Toyota Safety Sense version 1, not 2.0, but version 1, has a camera here that's watching for lane departure alert and also for automatic high beams. And then here's radar for full range dynamic radar cruise control and pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. Now, these are LED headlights, and they also have fully integrated LED daytime running lights. You'll notice here a camera. This is for the bird's eye view camera, which takes a 360 view of what's around you, and I'll show you that. And then also you'll see this is for intelligent clearance sonar. You'll see the various sensor spots, so that can help you when you're backing up in all directions. Let's open up the hood and see what's inside here. You'll notice hydraulic lifts, so you don't need prop rods to worry about them falling down or breaking or wearing down. And then there's soundproofing material under the hood and also lining the passenger cabin, so you don't hear a lot of road noise, don't hear a lot of engine noise. Now, speaking of engine, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's dual overhead cam, 16 valve. It's a direct 4S dual injection, dual variable valve timing with intelligence. It has 206 horsepower and 186 foot-pounds of torque. The transmission, that's a direct shift 8-speed transmission with sequential shift mode. So you can drive it sort of like a automatic in drive, or you can drive it like a stick shift if you need to get into a lower gear, like going down a steep hill when it's icy, that type of things. And then as far as the suspension, this is, because it's an XSE, has the Sport Tune suspension. Fuel economy, 28 in the city, 39 in the highway, combined of 32. And that's our performance. Now look at the profile of the XSE. It's got LED turn signals. And also, speaking of turn signals, you can see integrated turn signals in the mirror with blind spot indicator. That's standard because it's an XSE. Then the wheels. These are 19-inch black and chrome machine finished alloy wheels. You can see the integrated rocker panels. And then here's the profile. This is a weird shot, guys. What do you think of that? We'll notice a lot of differences between the XSE and the SE right in the very back of the car. First of all, if it's an SE, it's going to have a color-keyed rear lip spoiler. The XSE has black. Then it's going to have LED taillights. That's different from the SE. LED turn signals. Then you can see it has dual exhaust with quad chrome tips. Then, XSE, of course, that's different. And then you can see this is sensors for the intelligent clearance sonar. That is an option on the driver assist package. That is not standard. We also saw those sensors on the front of the car. Cargo space. I'm going to do this with a series of back and forth. It's going to be a little awkward. You can see there's plenty of cargo space. It's very deep in here, very wide, lots of room. If you want to lower the back seats, you pull these pins. That way you can push something really long through, like a broom or some skis. And the seats fold down just like that. And then if you want to do spare tire work, you lift this up, hang it up, and then you can see soundproofing material. It's the same shape as the cargo opening, so you won't hear a lot of road noise or anything like that because it's very soundproofed. The spare tire, it's the same diameter as the other tires. Rear seating, there's plenty of leg room, head room, shoulder room, elbow room for 3 people sitting across, or car seats, or whatever you want to have. And then I like this feature. There's rear vents for the passengers in the back seat, so they get some fresh air. And then now there are 2 USB ports here. However, that is an option that was added at the factory. That's not standard. We also do that here at our dealership as part of our accessory program. And here's a close-up view of the rear vents and the dual USB ports that were added as an option. You'll see that there are seat pockets for both of them. And then a nice cup holder and armrest with nice deep cups. And you can see bottle holders as well. See if I can get an all-around view of the interior here. We get a lot of questions about what is the interior like. I think it's open, it's spacious, very few blind spots on here. The material, the fit and finish is excellent, it's incredible. And then you can see the chrome finished accents because it's the XSE. In there, the Entune is asking us if we want to install an update, and you can see the navigation. That's because it has the navigation package built in. Very nice interior though. The front seats, the nice thing about these, they're full leather trim seats with power driver seat with lumbar support, so you can go up and down, twist it forward and backward, and then also have lumbar support for your lower back. We're gonna take a road trip to the passenger side because I love what we have here. This is a power passenger seat, so you can raise your seat and lower it as well. And then that's of course the back of the seat, etc., etc. The interior is loaded with safety and technology features. It's gonna be fun showing them off. Holla! I'm gonna start off a little bit different because I'm excited about this feature. The panoramic glass roof. You can see it goes all the way to the back. So first of all, we can open the cover. Voila. And then if you wanna open it, the top half or the front half opens, but the other one is still exposed to open air. Beautiful North Carolina scenery. Okay, so now a quick scan of some of the features and controls. Automatic high beams, this turns traction control on and off. This is the 360 view camera. This opens up the trunk and this opens up the gas release. I'm gonna show the 360 view right now. So if I push this, this is going to show everything that I've got scattered around the car while I'm reviewing it. It shows the bird's eye view of it. I can also change the orientation of it and do it that way. "2001 Space Odyssey." Technology is awesome. Steering wheel controls. We've got voice commands here. This is Bluetooth on, Bluetooth off. This goes back to the previous screen. This is your volume up and down. And then this goes across your multi-information display. We'll get into that in just a second. Safety devices. Radar cruise control, lane departure alert, on and off. On, off. And this goes between AM, FM, CD player, Bluetooth, back again, and then this goes through your stations, your presets, and here's your radar cruise control. This is for turning it on, and this is for setting it. Also cancel, of course. Now let's look at our multi-information display. By going across this little keypad here, we can scroll to different parts of the car. So I'm going to show you what I can bring. Fuel economy, eco indicator, and how far till you run out of gasoline. Then we go down. This is driving support for radar cruise control and lane departure alert. It also gives us a compass. This is the radio station, and most stations it'll tell you what song's being played there. This is your safety features. Tells you what's on. Tire pressure. I love that one. And then this is to turn the safety features on and off. Lane departure alert, pre-collision system. You can change the sensitivity of it, turn it on and off. Let's go back. And then blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic alert. That shows you a beep of what's behind you. This is the clearance sonar with auto park, or auto braking, auto braking. That's the parking sonar. And then this is heads up display on and off. What do I mean by heads up display? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This actually shows us on the windshield what we're doing for radar cruise control, miles per hour. It'll show us navigation, audio, messages, and also the telephone. Here's our console space. This has two different USB ports. I'll show you where another one is in just a minute. Then we've got different driving modes. This is heated front seats. They're multi-stage. Electric parking brake with brake hold. You can drive in eco mode, which is better gas mileage, normal mode, or sport for more sporty handling. You'll also see there's another USB port and an iPad jack right there. Also the circular port. Here's our Qi wireless charging. To turn it on, to turn it off. If I were to lay this phone here, because it's an iPhone 8 Plus, it would start charging immediately. And then a little bit of extra storage space. I get requests all the time asking me to show the mirrors. Are they lighted? On the Camry, the passenger is lit, so is the driver's side. And this is a slide extender so that you don't get blinded by the sun so much. Driver's side, same lighted mirror. This is standard HomeLink, so it has 3 garage door openers. It's auto dimming. And then up top here, you're gonna have little LED lights and then just settings for the interior. This is standard Safety Connect. What it'll do is somebody will call you if you get in an accident and the airbags deploy. They will say, hey, is everything okay? And if you don't answer, they'll actually send personnel out. You can also call the center if you have a stolen vehicle or an emergency or need some type of roadside assistance. But you just pull this down and then push that button there. Just like that. I really like the dual temperature control. That way my wife can be a little bit warmer, I can be a little bit cooler, but we can be at different settings and each of us is just as happy as a pig in slop. Now, we've got the Entune audio system here. It's very easy to use. This one here, because it has the navigation package, actually has navigation built in. So we can use our voice commands.
Before you
find nearby coffee shops.
Showing nearby coffee shops.
Holla.
Select the one you want. Say next page for more items.
And let's turn that off. But that's one of the things that she can do. She can change radio stations. She can check the weather, the traffic, help you out with different types of directions. Apps. This is the Entune app suite here, so you get access to all of these apps here. I love the Pandora. Fuel prices are very handy as well. Can tell us when we're going on road trips, what are the gas prices. So based on where you live, tell me, is $2.69 a good gas price or is it too high or too low? Here's your phone information. Audio, it's a 7-inch touchscreen, very easy to use. You do have JBL premium speakers, so it has in-concert performance in your car. It sounds like you're actually there at the event. AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. If you want to adjust your bass and treble, just do it like this. Very simple. Auto sound levelizer, which raises the sound as your speed increases to kind of compensate. And then if you want fade, you can send the sound to the top or the bottom, just like that. And of course, where would we be without Apple CarPlay? That's a question I get all the time. All you have to do is tether it to a USB cord and connect it to your car. And then we'll push menu, Apple CarPlay, and I'll just show you some of the apps. It gives us the most common apps that you might find on your smartphone. Telephone, music, so it plays music right off your phone. If you notice, it's added Google Maps. That was just recently added. I've got that on my phone. So now you can choose from the Apple Maps or the Google Maps. And then we can scroll over. And then you can see I've got some different apps that I've already added. Pandora, Radio Disney, iHeartRadio, Spotify. You can also do things like podcast. It's really something else, and it helps limit distractions. Apple CarPlay is standard on every trim level on the Camry. And I should say that also standard is Alexa-enabled commands. Not Android Auto, but Alexa-enabled commands, standard on every trim level of the Camry. Here's a quick test drive through the park so you can get an idea of the handling of the car. It hugs corners really tight. Even though it's got a sport tune suspension, the car's relatively quiet, it's smooth, but it really hugs the corners. Here's our navigation system. I've got directions added in to get to my dealership, so she may be chiming in sometime soon, but look at the handling on this. Yeah, it cuts corners really tight. That is nice. Now I'm going to show you the head-up display. What this does is it gives us on our windshield, here comes a bump. It can give us information like speed limit, our lane departure alert, radar cruise control. It'll give you navigation, phone, messages, and audio commands. And that way, by showing it on the screen or on the windshield, you're not going to be as distracted as much by looking down, so it's right in my field of vision while I'm driving. See if I can set off the lane departure alert. See if I can set off my lane departure alert. Actually, forget that. Look at the navigation turn-by-turn directions right on my windshield. That is very handy. Isn't that nice?
Left turn at the end of the road.
Holla. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to Toyota Jeff YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time.